Hello, my name is Olufemi Nasa. You're welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be telling us about the new changes to the certificate of sponsorship that was put in place in 2022 and the effect is going to cause in 2023. So stick with me on this video as we throw more lights about the changes. The changes is in such a way that is going to be beneficial to a lot of people that are trying to migrate to the UK and a lot of people that are, they've put in application and that possibly they are expecting for it to materialize for them. So we're going to go through these changes. Actually, basically, they are just three changes that they've put in place, and I'm going to walk you step by step through these changes. The first one, the second one, the third one. People are not explaining what these changes means, the implication of these changes, but I can assure you that as we go through them step by step, you're going to see the benefit of it. Number one change that was being made. First of all, I'm going to read these this website about the changes on this website. It says in November 2022, the UK government updated its new plan for immigration, legal immigration and border control strategy, which sets out the government's vision for our border and legal migration system of the future. The strategy outlines several changes the Home Office will make to the sponsorship system in 2023 and beyond to help speed up the process for employers and applicants. So let's Please, if you're still watching this video, please hit on the subscribe button now because I will be releasing new updates in regards to this matter. And actually, I do updates all the time in regards to immigration, lifestyle in the UK, in the US, in Canada, in Australia, and every other part of the world. Please kindly subscribe. And for those that have subscribed with us, you're welcome. And I want to proceed with the news. Okay, so that we don't take our time. It says, since the launch of the point-based immigration system, the Home Office has already made some significant changes to the sponsorship system to improve the customer experience for employers wanting to sponsor someone to work in the UK. These changes include one, it says removal of the resident labor market test. I'm going to go through them one after the other. So when they say removal of the resident labor market test, what they simply mean is that usually for an employer to bring somebody into the UK for them to come and work for them, it means they have to show to the Home Office that during their search of people to work for them in their company, they've not been able to find suitable person to work for them. So hence they've gone outside of the country to look for people to work for them. So that was kind of a barrier, a bottleneck for them because it kind of restricted a lot of people for them not to actually employ overseas candidates to come and work for them because they can't just be bothered going through all this hassle just to get somebody down to come and work for them. So for the fact that they've made these changes, this is going to allow and facilitate a lot of employers to go out there and get overseas candidates to come and work for them. So it is a great, it is a positive news, okay, so to say. It's a positive news for people, and I believe it's going to allow a lot of people to be employed, and it's going to cause so many employers to get interested in actually bringing overseas candidates to come and work for them in the UK. So the second one we have on our list is suspension of the cap on skilled worker. So usually they put a cap of the number of skilled worker that needs to enter into the UK to work. But as it is right now, the cap has been suspended. That means there's going to be an influx of people that will be required to come into the UK to work as a skilled worker. So this is a positive news as well as it's going to allow a lot of people to come into the country without, being capped at a certain level. So if you are there, you want to, get into this skilled workers visa and try to see if possibly you'll be granted entry to come into the UK. And the third on our list, it says making the sponsor license application process fully paperless, redesigning the sponsor guidance and making the system simpler, more streamlined and accessible. Yes, this is another positive news again, because usually, like I said before, a lot of employers, if they want to recruit people, they don't want to be going through a lot of headache just to get people into the country. And they used to do it by paperwork, by paper application or submitting of documents and all of that. Now they've said that it's going to be paperless. That means more kind of online thing that they're going to be doing right now. So this is a positive thing, that employer will no longer bother to start filling a lot of paperwork by by the paper, but rather it's just something that they will go online and fill all those things and submit it, and it's going to be, like they said, it's going to be accessible, easily accessible. So these three changes as actually, is going to boost the rate at which people are going to, access this visa, and is going, in total is going to boost the amount of people that are going to come into the country. So overall, it's a good news. So if you're out there and you see these changes, that is to show that 2023, even in February, that they're likely to stop, bringing people into the country to come and work. It's kind of, with this kind of changes, kind of certain that in February they might not stop it. It's going to continue because of these changes. Because why would they put a change like this, or put changes like this, if they actually wanted to stop it? Because they've removed the cap. That means a lot of people can come in. If they actually wanted to stop it in February, they would have put the cap. They would have just uh, sorry, if they wanted to stop it in February, they would have just left the cap on and say, okay, this is the amount of numbers we want. But they've actually removed the cap, which is a good thing. And secondly, they've made it accessible. That means they want it to be, streamlined, really be so quick for people to access this thing, and so that they can make it, fast pace going. Okay, and secondly, and the last one that they said, the removal of the resident labor market test, that is another good one, that the employer will not have to stress to bring people from overseas. So it's just it's a matter of a straightforward thing. So these are the changes that they've made, and I hope that you find these changes beneficial to you, and it's going to facilitate you for you to actually make your application. So thank you very much for watching. Please, if you're there, kindly hit the subscribe button, and hope to see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.